Good morning, everybody. Um, in this video, I would like to speak about torque versus horsepower. I would like to um, make a comparison between the two and basically tell you what the difference is, what they are, what is torque and what is horsepower. So, first, I'm gonna get the definitions out of the way, the definitions and the formulas for calculating torque and horsepower out of the way, and then I'm gonna give you an explanation in my own words of torque and horsepower. So let us begin, and I am quoting these definitions, okay, from a source. So the definition of torque is defined as the turning effect of force about the axis of rotation, okay, and in short it is a moment of force. So that's the definition, and the formula is torque is equal to the force divided by the force multiplied by the distance, where the force is the force applied and the distance is the perpendicular distance of force from the axis of rotation. Okay, so that's the torque defined, and that's the formula to calculate torque. Then we come to horsepower, and horsepower, the definition for horsepower is, and also I'm again quoting this, guys. So horsepower is defined as work done over time. Okay, work done over time, and this is the exact definition of 1 horsepower is 33,000 pound feet per minute. 33,000 pound feet per minute, which means that if you were to lift 33,000 pounds 1 foot over a minute, you would have been working at the rate of 1 horsepower. So basically the definition is work done over time, and the formula for it is 1 horsepower is equal to 33,000 pound foot 33,000 pound foot divided by 1 minute. So that's basically the definition and the formulas for torque and horsepower. I know that doesn't give a first time reader much of a good definition, good understanding, but now I'd like to make a comparison, give you a comparison so that it can sink much better in and you can relate to it. So in health and fitness training, two of the many types of training are powerlifting and bodybuilding, right? In powerlifting, it's all about strength, okay, big compound movements and strength. It's all about strength. In bodybuilding, and it's not particularly about looking good in powerlifting, and in bodybuilding it's all about looking good, building muscles, fine tuning, and having the perfect physique, the V taper, lean waist, whatever. So these two are different, and you could take torque as the strength. It could be related to, see, you could call a powerlifting world's strongest man competitor a torque monster, okay, and perhaps an Olympia competitor or physique competitor, to be more precise, a sports car. This is not making any sense, but I'm trying to think of words to explain this properly. Horsepower is like muscle, okay? Yeah, horsepower is like muscle, and torque is strength. Torque is like strength. It's not particularly to look good, but they have strength, they have torque. So for example, um, a torque monster, a big diesel pickup, okay, that's a torque monster. So the equivalent of that in health and fitness training would be a world's strongest man competitor. He's a torque monster. And uh, a sports car, a nice sleek low little sports car with more horsepower. It does have torque but more horsepower. So that's a sports car, right? A sleek lean sports car. So the equivalent of that in health and fitness would be a Mr. Olympia physique competitor. See, you know what I mean? Torque is the strength and horsepower is the muscle. You understand? So you know, I made this comparison because I thought about this and I noticed, oh, so torque and horsepower, maybe it compares. Then I thought and I came to the conclusion that horsepower is like muscle and torque is the strength. So, and I think this comparison would, the people who are not that familiar with automobiles or vehicles, and they're more aware of health and fitness training, and if they're reading about automobiles and vehicles, so this comparison would help. So this comparison would help them to sink this understanding a little better, I guess. So yeah, this was the comparison. I hope you guys understood it, and more importantly, I hope you guys liked it. So that's the end of the video. I just woke up from sleep. That's the end of the video. Thank you for watching, and maybe stay tuned for next time.